Danny gang, welcome back to our channel. Happy freaking today. It is Tuesday, but not sure when you guys are seeing this. So whenever you're seeing it, hopefully you guys are having a great day. I don't know if it's morning, noon, or night, but hopefully whenever you're watching it, it's a great freaking day. So if this is your first time watching me, my name is Danny. I create a lifestyle content, and today I wanted to show you guys my current reads. We're gonna build my TBR card, and I'm gonna show you guys a little activity or something fun, a hobby that I recently learned, and I'm stoked about it, and I wanted to share it with you guys in case you guys want to do it. So I do have like a lot of Dollar Tree book hauls and book updates on my channel. I have compiled a playlist that I will leave linked up above so that you guys can check it out, because I absolutely love reading, and y'all, it's been a big part of my life for like ever. But last year I got back into it, then I fell off, and this year I am on 100. I have a goal to read 35 books a year. I'm prayfully I will surpass that goal, but that is my goal as of right now. So like I said, we will be building my TBR card, and if you don't know what a TBR card is, it's like a to be read, or you know, a card that I will pull books off of that I can read and take my time. So before we even get into this video, I need you guys to know that I'm now accepting new members of the Danny gang. If you want to be a member of the gang, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. After you hit the bell, put your fist up. Y'all gotta fight me. After you fight me and you're jumped in, you're a lifetime member. Period.
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 Period. Period.
Period. Period.
Period.
Period. Period. So yeah, y'all, we are gonna just get straight into it. So yeah, here is my TBR card. I did get this from Walmart. It was like 20 bucks. I just put it together. It is white. I prefer black, but white is all they had, so I wanted to go ahead and grab it. It's usually $34, but it was on sale, so I just put it together. It has wheels, so I can just wheel it around my apartment. So yeah, that's my card. But the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys is the books that I'm currently reading and the new books that I got that are going to go on my TBR card. I also have some things from Amazon that I want to share with you guys that make reading so much easier for me. So I'm going to bring you guys a little closer, and then we're going to get into it. Boom. So now we're a little bit closer, you know, a little bit close and personal or whatever. So well, let's just start with my current reads. So my current read is Lisa Foley's The Hunting Party. I plan on being finished with this honestly today. I'm off today and tomorrow, so I want today to kind of be just like a totally like committed to reading day. So yeah, this is my current read, The Hunting Party. And basically, if you've read anything by Lucy Foley, it's pretty much like The Guest List. The Guest List, which was one of it was in like the Reese's book club or whatever. I read that last year, and it was a bomb. And basically her style of writing is kind of like mystery thriller, and I super enjoy it. So yeah, I am reading The Hunting Party by Lisa Foley, and basically it's about a group of friends. They go to a remote location for New Year's. Someone ends up dead, and the whole book is like trying to figure out who did it, why, and what's going on. So this is my current read. Now I'm gonna be honest. From the last book to this book, I liked The Guest List a lot more, and I'm thinking because there's a lot of flashbacks in this book, and I'm not particularly fond of flashbacks. So yeah, but other than that, it's a solid read so far, and I plan to finish this today. So yeah, this is my current read. The next two books that I picked up they both came out today. Today is February 22nd that I'm filming this video, and these two books did come out today. So, of course, I had to pop into Barnes & Noble and pick them up. And I think that's another reason I'm so adamant on finishing The Hunting Party, because I really want to start Lucy Foley's new book, The Paris Apartment. And basically it's the same type of premise where but this one is a girl. She goes to Paris to live with her brother to get her life together. When she gets there, he's missing, but his phone and keys and everything is still there. So basically the book is about her figuring out what happened to her brother, and asking the people in the apartment building. But of course everybody in the apartment building is acting suspicious, and she's gonna get down to the bottom of it. So this is The Paris Apartment by Lisa Foley. Came out today. Super excited to get it. Had a gift card, so of course I had to pick this up. Absolutely excited about it. So yeah, after I show you guys everything, then we'll go through the TBR cart and how I'm going to organize it. The other book that I picked up also came out today, and this is a new author for me by the name of Daniella Jackson, and the book is These Deadly Games. So this is a YA book, which is like a young adult book. I typically do not gravitate towards YA books, but this one sounded really, really good. And basically it's about a woman who gets a text message or whatever through an app, and the person on the app is saying, you know, I have your sister. She gets like a picture of her sister like bound and gagged, and the person is like, let's play a game. If you go to the police, I'll kill her. What does it say? If you go to the police, I'll kill her. If you tell your parents, I'll kill her. If you tell anyone else, I'll kill her. If you break my rules, I'll kill her. So basically she agrees to play the game to save her sister, and I guess everything will be unfolded. So super excited to read this. The first sentence captivated me, and it says, I was going to kill Zoe. I'm sold. So this is These Deadly Games by Daniella Jackson. Very first read from me from this author. So I'm excited to read, like, you know, my favorite genre, which is like psychological thrillers from a new author. So those are like my current reads and my new reads. The other books that I want to add to my TBR cart, well, I'm not gonna add Before She Disappeared by Lisa Gardner because I read this last year. So I'm actually not gonna include this in my TBR cart because it's red. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss that to the side. But I do have some books that I have not read yet that I would really like to. So I bought this last year as well, but have not got to read it. I haven't finished it. So this is The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. Definitely want to add this to my TBR cart and read this. So this is The Vanishing Half. If you guys have read any of these books, let me know what you guys think. I also have already completed One Step Too Far by Lisa Gardner. When I say Lisa Gardner, y'all should know, is my favorite author, hands down, of all time. This was bomb. I literally read this in like 8 days, something crazy like that. So this is already completed, but I think the bottom shelf of my TBR card is going to be like the completed books, and then as I read more, I'll just move the shelf. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the bottom shelf because I read it and it was bomb. I also want to read The Neighbor by Lisa Gardner. This was gifted to me, but I have not read it. I started it, but it wasn't really giving me the vibes at the time. So I do want to go ahead and read Lisa Gardner, The Neighbor. And this is my February and beginning of March TBR cart, because most of these books will be read in March because, like I said, it is February 2022. So I guess you can say this is my March TBR. So yeah, I want to read Lisa Gardner's The Neighbor. And I'm not going to go into a synopsis of what each book is about. Just know that I'm going to put these on my cart. I'll leave them linked below so you guys can learn more about them. And then as I read them, I'll be doing these reviews, and then I'll fill you in on what they're about and if I like them. I did already read Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer, but I definitely want to read it again because I just didn't really grasp it, and I really want to reread it. So I think the middle shelf of my TBR cart is going to be like rereads and stuff that I'm not as excited about. So I'm going to go ahead and add Midnight Sun to the middle tier. And then again, I'll zoom in and show you guys this when I'm done. I'm going to put The Neighbor on the middle shelf as well. But yeah, we'll get there. And then the last 3 books that I want to kind of read, like with in February, but mostly March, are going to be this Zane's Dear G-Spot book. This was gifted to me by Lisa, so I do want to read this. It's a super short book, so I'm pretty sure I can finish this in about a day or so. So I do want to read this, Dear G-Spot. I also want to read and finish the Coffee Trader. So I started reading this. I got this for 25 cents at like a half price bookstore or whatever. So I do want to read this by David Liss, and it's called The Coffee Trader. So I'm going to add this to my TBR cart. And the last thing that I want to read in March was given to me by a good friend, and it is Think Like a Monk. Shout out to my homeboy Anton for gifting me this. Think Like a Monk, train your mind for peace and purpose every day. So y'all know this is definitely not something that I will read. I'm more of like a thriller, mystery, psychological thriller type of girl, but he gifted this to me and it seems actually intriguing. Train your mind for peace and purpose every day. So yeah, I'm definitely wanted to read this. So yeah, that's everything that I'm just gonna put on my TBR cart for now. I did also want to show you guys what I have been doing. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen this. But if you don't, I was on TikTok and I saw this woman creating these mini books. And I thought it was the cutest thing ever. So of course, I had to learn how to do them. And then she put them in a mason jar so that she can have like a visual representation of the books that she finished. And I thought that that was absolutely like amazing. So I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I just have a mason jar that I'm gonna also add to my TBR cart. And I've already completed 2 books this year. And I completed Lisa Gardner's One Step Too Far. So this is just a little itty bitty tiny book. And as time goes on, I think I'll get better with my books. But yeah, it kind of looks like a pamphlet, but it's super cute. And yeah, it's just like a little book, Lisa Gardner's One Step Too Far. One Step Too Far. So I'm just going to add it to my mason jar. And then I'll also finish Stephen King's The Mist. So I made like a little book. And y'all, The Mist, if you haven't read The Mist, bomb. So yeah, if you guys want to know how I made these mini books, let me know down below and I'll do a tutorial. But I'll also link the TikTok that I learned from down below. So yeah, I'm just going to add this little mason jar onto my TBR cart, and I just think this is so cute because then as the year goes on, this will fill up and just be so freaking cute. So before we organize my cart, I did want to show you guys just a couple things that I got from Amazon to make reading easier for me. So I grabbed this cute little pineapple book bag, and basically you can like, I take my book with me everywhere. So like on my lunch break at work, I read, and I could see that my books, like the pages, were getting a little frazzled. So this bag I got off Amazon. I'll link it down below. Basically, it has a green interior and just pineapples around. So when I'm headed out the door for work, I can just slip my book into here and throw it in my bag, my backpack or whatever, and that'll keep like all the corners and stuff safe. So this is one thing that I got from Amazon, which will be linked down below, and I absolutely love it because it protects my books and keeps them safe. So yeah, I'll leave it linked. I want to say it was like $7 or something, and it has like some padding in there to keep it all safe. Another thing that I grabbed from Amazon were some book darts so that I can hold my thought. So I do want to start annotating my books, but we'll get there. But for now, I grabbed these book darts, and you get 50 of them, and they're in the color bronze. And that way I can mark like important sentences or quotes or whatever that I think are important. And this is what they look like. They're all bronze, and basically I can mark like passages in my book that I want to remember so that when I do start annotating, I can do that. So yeah, if you're like an avid reader and want to get into like annotating, these would be awesome. I'll link them down below. The back says a bookmark for exactly where you stopped, a line marker for discoveries you want to find easily. So it also can double as a bookmark. Got that from Amazon. And the last thing that I got actually from, I want to say Best Buy, is this little book reader, which I am a night reader and I don't want to like wake up babe or interrupt babe. So I just grabbed this book reader, and basically it's like on a little clip. And as I'm reading, I can just basically, this is what it looks like. So you clip it wherever you're reading, and then it has a little light so that as you know, you're turning the pages, you can just continue to read. So light is on and then you can move it. So this has been very, very, very beneficial for my night reading, and I don't have to wake up late. So yeah, those are the things that I grabbed from Amazon and stuff. And again, I'll leave everything linked below so that you guys can purchase it. So let's go ahead, organize the TBR cart, and yeah, I'm super excited. Like, reading has really just like elevated for me. So let's organize our cart so I can end the vlog. So let's do it. All right, y'all, so this is the cart, and like I said, I got it from Walmart. I will leave it linked down below so that you guys can get one if you want. So basically what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put like my little mason jar with the books I have read kind of just like on the top here, and I think this is just gonna be so beneficial and so motivating because I'll just grab a book and start reading. So the top of my TBR cart is going to be my current reads and the reads that I'm most excited about. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the hunting party here. And this has my little cute bloom keychain, bookmark that I always use on paperback books. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put that here. And then I'm going to follow up just with my 2 new books and the 2 books that I'm most excited to read. So I'm gonna add Lucy Foley's The Paris Apartment. And then I'm also gonna add These Deadly Games by Diana Erdman. I think I'm gonna go like that. So yeah, these are the 3 books that I am most excited about. I'm going to go ahead and add One Step Too Far down here because it has already been read, and I'm super excited to just have that right there. So I did read Stephen King's The Mist, but somebody from work let me borrow it, so I don't have that physically. I had to give it back, but I did read it, so I went ahead and added it to the jar. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and add Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer to the middle row because I've already read it, so it'll technically be a reread, but I'm not that excited about it, you know? So I'm just gonna go ahead and add that there, so that way I can kind of know. The next thing I'm gonna add, I wanna say to the top, I'm gonna add Think Like a Monk to the middle shelf because although I am excited to read it, y'all know this is not really my genre, so I have to like build myself up to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add Think Like a Monk to the middle shelf. I don't want them to fall. Then The Vanishing Half. So I do want to read this. I do think I'm excited about it. And this was the book about the twin sisters growing up together. And then, you know, at the age of 16, they run away. They split lives. And then they, you know, come back together and all that jazz. So I'm excited about it. But again, it's not really my genre. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the middle row. I'm gonna go ahead and add Lisa Gardner's The Neighbor to the top row because y'all know I love Lisa Gardner. That's my girl, and I do want to get to that, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the top. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add The Coffee Trader and Dear G-Spot to the middle row because I do want to read them in March, but I'm not as excited about these as I am these. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these to the middle row. And as I read these books, they will go down. So like I said, the bottom row will be books that I've read this year. So yeah, after I finish The Hunting Party, it'll go to the bottom with that Lisa Gardner book. And then as I get more books and stuff like that, I'll add them. But I wanted to start fresh, so these are just all the books from this year moving forward. Of course, y'all know I own plenty books, but I want my TBR cart to be straight to the point. I don't want it to be overcrowded, so we're just gonna leave it like this. Like I said, my little mason jars here. And then I'm also just gonna add my book darts to the top, as well as my reading lamp. I'm just gonna clip it to the side so I always know where it is, because I lose it a lot. So I'm just gonna clip my little book light, and then my little bag when I'm not using it, I think I'll just add it to the bottom. So yeah, this is my little TBR card. I'm super excited about it. Little thing that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm just gonna add that, and as time goes on, of course, I'll put this on the second row. Of course, I'll add like more bookish things and stuff like that, but this is just the beginning of my TBR cart. And like I said, I'm super excited about it, y'all, because I am totally into reading right now. So yeah, if you guys like this video, if you guys have any suggestions, Drop like books I should read, things I should add to my TBR cart. What are some things that you guys have to have, like your essentials for reading? And with all that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Deuces.
Chemo, dropped a mixtape, that shit sounded like an album. Who'da thought a countrywide tour be the outcome? Labels want my name beside an X like Malcolm. Everybody got a deal, I did it.